Hey everyone, welcome back y'all. This is a little bit different of a video. Normally I put up my mid-stuffing binder on Wednesdays. I went ahead and uploaded that yesterday. I just did it really quick. I wanted to add this video in. I wasn't quite sure when or how I was going to do it because there's been a lot of talk about the 100 envelope challenge. We all know what this challenge is about. It is amazing. I'm actually using it multiple times over, which means I have to complete this challenge a minimum of 4 times to reach my goal of a down payment on a house. So with that being said, another reason I wanted to bring this video forward pretty quickly is the fact is I got Happy Mail today, y'all, and it is specifically designed for my 100 envelope challenge from Miss Hands and Bands, Miss Alicia. So I'm going to show you my Happy Mail here shortly. Right now, I want to do a thorough walkthrough of my 100 envelope challenge. I do have some new subscribers. So welcome to all my new subscribers and welcome back to all my subscribers who constantly come over here and support our channel by watching, by liking our channel, by commenting, and by keeping in touch with us as well. So with that being said, the 100 envelope challenge is very tedious. It's very hard to do for a lot of people, and a lot of people claim that they fail at the 100 envelope challenge. As I've mentioned before in past videos, you don't have to fail at any challenge, including the 100 envelope challenge. Doesn't matter what your income is. Doesn't matter how much you can stuff. What you do is you break it down, and this is what I do with my 100 envelope challenge. I don't stuff 100 different envelopes. Y'all, that's crazy. And to unstuff all those envelopes is time consuming, a lot of denominations, a lot of different denominations, all of that. And it's just not something that I wanted to do. So I started that way and thought, no, this isn't going to work for me. So I went ahead and took it up a notch and decided to consolidate them down. Thank you, Jessie. Yeah. To consolidate them down and make sure that I can do it in a way that actually is going to work for our household. So my daughter Jessie just brought me my tea, which is amazing. I need tea in the morning, y'all. If I don't drink coffee, I need tea. So with that being said, here is my 100 envelope challenge. It is from Budget with Emmy. What I did was I bought the 50 envelope set from her. And these are the vellum envelopes. She puts a denomination on each envelope, whatever you want. If each envelope is a different denomination, you can do that. You give her all your different denominations and she'll put them in the order that you want. I told her I wanted a 50 envelope set, which is what I purchased a while back. When you purchase the 50 envelope set, she gives you 2 25 binders. Each one has 25 envelopes. I told her I wanted $100 on every single envelope. Now, these envelopes were meant to be for something else, but I didn't complete that something else just yet. I've held off on that, and I'm going to be doing something else. That is for our Washington, D.C. traveling that I want to take my kids to in the future. So while that's being put on hold momentarily, I decided to flip this into the 100 envelope challenge. And by doing that, each envelope is $100. So 25 envelopes here makes $2,500. 25 envelopes here at $100 a piece makes $2,500. Now, that is $5,000 between these two binders. But the 100 envelope challenge to complete it is $5,050. So after I complete this one and I complete this one, there is a 26th envelope being added to this for $50. My very last stuffing of my 100 envelope challenge will only be $50, and that gets me to the $5,050. Now, how do I do this on a really tight budget and making sure that I am not failing at this challenge or any other challenge is the fact that each envelope, as I said, is $100. We're going to unstuff a couple of envelopes today. We're going to be putting in some fully funded placeholders from Crafted by Free on Etsy. These are laminated. These are beautiful. These are part of the Funky series. She's got a bunch of different types of laminated, fully funded sets and styles in stock. So please go check her out. They are amazing prices. I love them. Free, I'll be ordering more because I need more. Because why? I'm fully funding a lot of different envelopes lately. So anyways, with that being said, I'm not sure which envelopes that I have. Y'all know I can't see. Okay, so I have the right one. This one is being put on hold, but I want to show you this really quick, and then we're going to get into our Hands and Bands Happy Mail. So with that being said, this envelope has 100 in here. If you're not able to stuff $100 at one time, you don't have to. It's not a rat race. It's not who comes first is the winner. It is every dollar that you stuff into your envelopes, regardless if it's the 100 envelope challenge or another savings challenge or whatever you're stuffing in your envelopes, whatever categories, you are saving, which means you are winning and you are successful. So with that being said, if you cannot stick $100 in this envelope each and every time, which a lot of people can't, you stick what you can. If you can only stick $5 in here, you stick $5 in here. And then you continue this envelope until the rest of the $95 is stuck in here. And then you move on to the very next envelope. This is a way to simplify the 100 envelope challenge without ever having to stuff 100 different envelopes, a whole bunch of denominations that you're just going to have to unstuff, reorganize, recount, and then take back to the bank. So on the back of these, there are different labels because I had this double-sided at one time. They still had the categories on them. I'm not taking the categories off. My labels were not removable like I had hoped. I had bought some different type of HP labels. I don't like them. So with that being said, I'm not going to go through the trouble of trying to remove them. This is just we're just focusing on the 100 on each one of these. So let's take out this 100. We're going to put it to the side because that is in the bank. Under Capital 1360, labeled 100 Envelope Challenge. There is a placeholder now for that one. Envelope number 2. $100 is going to the side. Another fully funded is going in. Number 3. Now I will be stuffing this on Friday, and I will show you how I'm doing that. Number 3 is done, and number 4. So currently for the 100 envelope challenge, we have $400. So that envelope is being fully funded as well. And then on Friday, this is envelope number 5, y'all. Now, am I going to be able to put $100 in on Friday? You'll have to stay tuned and see. If I can't, see, I can put $1 in. Then I put $1 in. Then that means I got $99 left to go. If I can put in 50, then that means I have $50 left to go. I keep stuffing this envelope until it hits the goal of 100. Once it hits the goal of 100, I'll put a fully funded slip in here, and then I'll move on to the next envelope. So that is the way that I do my 100 envelope challenge. Again, I have 51 envelopes. 50 of them have $100 symbols on it. The last one will have a $50 symbol on it. And that is how I complete this challenge. Now again, I have to do it 4 times over in order to meet my goal of just over $20,000 for a house down payment. I do not want the private mortgage insurance. I want to kind of jump that loop, save some money, and be able to put down at least that amount that I need to put down. Now let's move into our Hands and Bands. Now Miss Alicia and I were talking about this a while back. I had given her some designs I was going to be placing in order, and she says, no, you're not. You are just going to let me give this to you for free. And I'm super psyched, y'all. Hands and Bands, Miss Alicia, known as Hands and Bands here and also on Etsy, as I said, she is phenomenal when it comes to labels. She can do any kind of custom label that you want. So if you want custom labels, go to her shop. She's got you covered. If you want certain designs, tell her about it. Give her pictures of designs that you want, and she can make it happen. The reason I'm bringing this on right now is because these are for these 2 binders, my 100 envelope challenge binders. Yes. So with that being said, I am a huge 1980s collector of different vintage stuffed animals. I love Care Bears. I love Winnie the Pooh. I love my Popples, and I love my Pound Puppies. I love Rainbow Bright. All the things I had as a kiddo that my mom sold in yard sales that I could die for right now because the price of what the originals cost are off the wall expensive. So she made me my favorite Care Bear on the planet. I like to sleep a lot, y'all. It's Bedtime Bear, and this is the 100 envelope challenge. That will be going on my first envelope here that you see. So when I do my stuffing on Friday, you will see that label on this very front of this binder. So this is my Bedtime Care Bear label 100 envelope challenge. On the second 100 envelope challenge that I'm going to complete that I showed you, because I have 51 envelopes to do, this is my pound puppies, y'all, and this is also the 100 envelope challenge. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? When I tell you Miss Elisha can do just about anything when it comes to labels, that's not a joke. If she can do a Bedtime Care Bear and she can do pound puppies for me, I guarantee you she can pretty much do anything on this planet as long as she has an image or something to go by. So please remember that you can always stop off at Miss Elisha on Hands and Bands on Etsy and get you some labels, y'all. Get you some labels. My Chihuahua Mama that you see on my cash stuffings also is made by Miss Hands and Bands. So Miss Hands and Bands, Miss Elisha, thank you so very much for these gifts. I absolutely adore them. They're absolutely amazing. I'm super excited to put them on my cash envelopes. What side do I have this on? Upside here. Put these on my envelopes over here so that they can just help inspire me to go ahead and continue doing my 100 envelope challenge. Again, y'all, if you have very low income, stuff what you can, when you can, how much you can. Don't stress over it, no matter if it's the 100 envelope challenge or a different challenge that you want to do. And no challenge, no matter what the denomination is out of your range, by no means at all. You just have to learn how to stuff it in a way that fits your budgets and fits the way that you want to do things. So until next time, guys, this is what I had for you today. Also know that tonight I will be uploading what I have left over of my prepper pantry, which has been whittled down significantly. We are going into month number 6, which is October. From eating from our prepper pantries, we've been pulling so much from there. That's why we've been able to keep our grocery budget so super low. I've got some ideas on how I'm going to restock my prepper pantry. Stay tuned for that because I'm doing it on a budget, y'all. So yes, on a budget. And I will be showing you my shelvings tonight. Next week, you'll be seeing what I have left in all 3 of my deep freezers, what my plans are for my prepper pantry in the future, and how I plan to restock everything on a tight budget, even with inflation happening. Till next time, guys, any comments, questions, concerns, suggestions, I'll leave them in the comment section down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Without Limits Budgets is out.